Blues and Moana Pasifika, the make-up game which was held Tuesday, which is yesterday. Weird start, obviously, to Moana Pasifika's first kind of fully open game to be on a Tuesday night. A lot of people still, got work and family commitments. They still managed to get around 5,000 people to the stadium. So, yeah, interesting one. We'll go over some key events, some stats, and you guys can let me know your thoughts. But do remember, these guys are going to have a rematch this weekend as well. It's a really bizarre situation with these kind of reject fixtures due to all the COVID stuff to try and get the games played, but at least they got it done. And we were treated to a pretty good show, to be honest. If you watch this game, you'll know what I'm talking about. And to be fair, early parts of this game, it looked like it was just going to go according to the Blues script. Because remember, both sides made a bunch of changes, having played on the weekend. And also, I think there's still some guys who've got kind of COVID cases as well. But, the Blues scrum was dominant. That led to the first try through tour. Tight head. I think Segner was one of the guys involved in that one as well. He had a pretty good shift. So within 10 minutes, the Blues are on the board. They get a second one through Riccatelli. The forwards of the Blues, just too powerful on 26 minutes. And then again on 33. So, 19-0. The Blues are looking like they're probably just gonna run away with this one and maybe do what the Chiefs did to Moana Pasifika. But prior to the end of the first half, Moana Pasifika get on the board, a maul try of their own to Tole, and that at least gets them something. So it's 19-5 at halftime, and then doesn't take long in the second half when Pole goes over. It's another one from the forwards. It's properly game on, eh? Kind of scary for me sitting here as a Blues fan. Suddenly it's 19-12. This game looked like it was going to be in the bag. And then maybe one of the kind of key moments of the game that gets the Blues out of trouble is a denied try to Moana Pasifika for a double movement. Like if that one goes over, it's kind of in quick succession. End of the first half, start of the second half. If they get a third try that quickly, then I think the Blues are in trouble. But TMO rules that there's been a double movement. It was a bit of a weird one because they did kind of seem to fall short from the maul and then somehow extend over. So yeah, the next time the Blues have to do more defense because they were back for an advantage, they managed to hold and kind of escape. And then the Blues go down the other end and boom, they get one through Romano. But it goes from being a slightly comfortable situation when the Blues have just extended that lead to beyond a score, that Laulala gets red carded for a clean out. He goes in low. He cracks one of the Moana Pasifika guys in the head. And I don't reckon he was aiming for his head, like in terms of being purely malicious. But it's one of those ones where, man, if you're going to get a guy, I don't think he moved, so you need to be on target, and he wasn't. So Nepo gets red carded. He looks pretty gutted about it. And then the Moana guys go on the attack. They cross-kicked to Alusio. And I swear, I haven't gone back and rewatched it, but they had numbers. I'm literally starting to write because it was a big loopy kick. Why on earth would you cross-kick it when you got an extra man, you got numbers? Because Nipkins is there. But he doesn't catch it, man. Alusio properly picks his pocket. And I'm like, all right, I'll just be quiet then. These guys, I think it was McClutchy that made their kick, eh? Certainly no better than me. And yeah, man, it works. So 24 points to 19. Blues are still in front. And they're under the pump, man. Finlay Christie has to make a try-saving tackle to get one of the Moana guys into touch when they're looking real dangerous. And then he's the man who gets the try on 69 minutes to kind of settle things down from a Blues point of view. Puts the game pretty much beyond doubt for the Blues, and the Blues were able to hold out. So 32 points to 19. So no bonus point for the Blues. They're one try short in that regard because they get 5. Moana Pasifika get 3. So they would have needed one more. Moana Pasifika not close enough to get a losing bonus point of their own. But man, the Blues after that, I think will be just pretty chuffed to walk away with the win, to be fair. They didn't let what happened to the Hurricanes happen to them. So they didn't get to go and do a Chiefs, but yeah. And they'll be wary going into this game at the weekend, which I'm sure will have much changed lineups as well. We saw a bunch of different guys that we don't normally get to see in this game. Run meters 363 to 514. That's in favor of the Blues. Blues more possession, more territory. But both sides tackle in the 90s, man. Like 90% from Moana Pasifika, 135 tackles. The Blues make 106, so not quite as many, but that makes sense because they didn't have as much defending to do. They had more of the ball, but Blues are also at 91%. So like a lot of these tries, Riccatelli, both of his, Romano, the first two Moana Pasifika ones, these are all fours. Like, there's no missed tackles. It's just the fours powering over from close range. So, yeah, Ratumatawuki Nipkins, the fullback for the Blues, despite missing that high ball, he gets 115 run meters, a clean break, and 4 defenders beat, so not a bad shift. Inisi makes 15 out of 15 tackles in the back line for the Moana Pasifika guys. Adrian Choate makes 16 out of 16, so yeah, some proper good shifts. And it's another one, like I know they lost, but it's properly encouraging stuff from Moana Pasifika, I reckon. Because after that Chiefs game, it looked like, man, if these guys are a level or two below the other Kiwi sides, then they're going to get hidings week in, week out. But like, if that TMO doesn't stop the other try, could have gone a different way. You never know. I mean, albeit with a red card for the Blues, so that took a bit of the steam out of their sails as well. But anyway, we will see. There's a rematch this weekend. You guys let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the game? Do you think the Blues, second time around at home, will put Moana Pasifika to the sword? Or do you think these guys really are kind of closing in on the level of the other New Zealand teams? Maybe not quite just there yet, but getting there. You guys let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. See you later.